Do you hate the idea of marketing your business? Does it make you feel uneasy, uncomfortable putting yourself or putting your business out there in the world online? If that sounds like you, well, today I want to share some things that might help to shift your perspective around what it means to market. And the way I like to think about it as a marketer is, and this is my personal definition, it's not from a textbook or anything, but as a seller of a product, someone who has a service or an offer of some sort, what you're doing is you're preparing for a buyer in the simplest sense. That's what marketing is. It's preparation to be able to transfer what you have, to deliver what you have to someone who values it to the degree that you've determined its worth. And I think that preparation for the unknown, like let's say you're in a state where you don't yet know who your buyers are, you've yet to encounter them in the market, or you've yet to experience them in your reality, they're just not there yet. That bridge, in order to cross that bridge, have to um, you have to believe in your particular thing. Like you have to believe in why you created it, your offer. You have to believe in why. Like just you just have to believe in its purpose and its usefulness for you. And then the preparation is about transferring that belief. Okay, so it's not even really that deep, but uh, uh, but the core belief is that you've created something of value, and the proof of that is you have gone through some kind of process, you've gone through something to arrive at this thing that you now have to offer, and you now are ready to present to the market, or we're preparing to present, right? We're going to get over the the discomfort. So the part about this that gets exciting is when we can remove this uncertainty around who the buyer is. I think a lot of times when we're not absolutely clear on who our thing is best for and who it best serves, we can um, we can get doubtful, because here's the truth: like most people, whatever you have to offer, it's not for most people. Like it's not for 99% of the people that are probably surrounding you right now. But in order to get through that, in order to get past that, you have to have a very clear focus on the 1% who is the perfect fit and who does need your thing, because that focus is going to lead you to the next most likely buyer, and then the next most likely buyer, and the next and the next. And so um, the the beginning of this process is to focus on who you've created this thing for, right? And hopefully there's some element of love in that process. I've found lately I've been reflecting on the things that I've enjoyed the most, or the things that I want to double down on as I move forward. And it's the things that I've created for the people that I love. And because that's where my purpose is, that's where my heart is. Some of those times it's been for myself. Like I loved myself enough to say, okay, for the future me, I want this to exist. Right? Maybe that's a true for you as well. I've found as a solopreneur, especially, the shortest path to being able to find that perfect buyer, or prepare for that perfect buyer, is to become it yourself, is to become that buyer yourself, so that you have a thorough understanding of the experience. And so when you understand the other experience, then you're better able to prepare for it, right? So um hopefully that helps you on your marketing journey. Remember, we want to focus on the heart of what it is that we have to offer, and we're preparing for someone. Like someone. I try to remind people that like there's someone out there right now who is literally praying to be able to accomplish what you've accomplished. They're praying to be able to simply achieve what you've achieved. The problem that you solved for yesterday, you know, something simple things from the grandest to the simplest things. There are people out there who are who are in need of what you've already done or what you've already created, and it's easy to discount our current position when we're looking forward at what we're not yet, what we haven't yet become. But the only way that we can become what we haven't yet become is to acknowledge where we are now and to serve where we have been. I know that's a lot of twists and turns, but maybe you can rewind and listen again a couple times. But again, hopefully this serves you. If you'd like to talk in more detail around your particular marketing for the year, for the next quarter, for the season, I'm happy to jump in with you because this is something that I love. I love discovering opportunities both within businesses and opportunities within the market that can be filled by what you're probably sitting on right now, the goal that you're sitting on right now. All right, so hit me up if you're interested, and I'll send you a link to my calendar so you can book a call and we can get you going to your next destination. Peace. You just listened to another episode of the unofficial Squarespace Entrepreneur Podcast. My name is Amari Harabin, and if this was your first time listening, this show is all about building a business on Squarespace, especially businesses that serve the users of Squarespace. So if that sounds like you, then hit subscribe, leave a review or a comment wherever you're listening to this podcast. Let me know your thoughts if this has helped you in any sort of way. And yeah, peace. I'll see you in the next episode.